Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slam City Wrestling. It's me, Hija again, being held by Slam City Wrestling in front of 811 people in Washington Hall. A video airs with Hija before the show. She says tonight's her night, but in all fairness, it's always her night. Hija is her. 63 overall. The commentary lifted the audience, and we got the crowd off started hot. Bleh. And about that, had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. The Liga Lucha, Dulce Tormenta and Selena de la Renta defeated Steel and Silk in 8 minutes when Tormenta submitted Hija Nakashima. Atami Hashishida was head and shoulders above everyone else. 38, 42, 76, 66 for Selena, Dulce, Utami, and Ariza. Selena de la Renta is the newest member / manager / occasional wrestler of the Liga Lucha. Very good rating by Kenko Great. And Steel and Silk, man. Atami and Ariza again with another loss here, and their matches are usually landing on the card where I let just the AI kind of pick the win, but another huge loss for them, man. They just, for whatever reason, their wrestling is incredible, but they cannot get over with the fans. All right, next up we have the Man Like Doris defeating Artemis Spencer of the Dungeon. Man Like Doris with the victory here tonight. 54 and 45 for Doris and Spencer. 50, 31, and 57 overall. All right, next up, and about that, it's superb wrestling and good heat. Atticus Kogar, KJ Orso, Mance Warner, and Pac defeats One Called Manders, Eddie Kingston, and Adrenaline Drip when Kogar pinned Jack Cartwheel with his driver. Pac was head and shoulders above everyone else. 60, 62, 44, 72. 88, 67, 66, 59. Down the line, Pac looked good. Warner looked great. 77 overall. After the match, One Called Manders is called out. Everyone from Kogar, Orso, and Warner leave the ring with Adrenaline Drip and Eddie Kingston running him off after he beats him up. The two meet next event for that world title rematch. 68 overall. All right. Next up, and about that, it's superb wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Sam Stackhouse defeats Gringo Loco. 62, 40, 67 down the line with a 63 and a 62 for Stackhouse and Loco. So not bad. All right, next up, and about that, had good wrestling and a decent reaction. War Dogs with their newest members, Jessamine Duke and Slade, defeated the Kings Road with their two newest members, Adam Brooks and Luke Jacobs of Southside OTP, when Jessamine Dukes pinned Kaylee Ray with her spinning back elbow. The match was designed to be a car crash style stunt show full of crazy moves and dangerous bumps. Duke was the weak link. 58, 65, 60, 51, 64, 33 down the line, 63 overall. All right, next up, and about that, at superb wrestling and great heat, Gabe Kidd defeats Matt Cardona in 12:52 with a sick kick. 74, 53, 81 for Kidd defeating Cardona tonight here at La Hija. And Kidd's trying to lead a new era of War Dogs. You know, we added Jessamine Duke, and we added Slade, who's Charles Mason's tag team partners on the Indies currently. We added a couple other guys at a couple of the stables, but Gabe Kidd, you know, we're not letting the Coughlin stuff get them down. We're going to push it, but now Coughlin and Gotch were the tag team, and we're going to shift that to Gotch being the singles and Slade and Mason being the tag team. All right, next up, we're officially confirming that One Called Manders will face Pac in a steel cage next week. Next up, and about that, had decent reaction and good heat. Joe Gacy makes his SCW debut by defeating Matt Tremont via submission. It was revolved around a lot of high spots, 41, 45, and 40 for the segment overall, 44 and 38. So Gacy and Tremont in a regular style match didn't do great, so we'll have to book them in more hardcore brawl type matches, but good to know nevertheless. And in the main event, La Hija defeats Mayu Watani in a ladder match. In 13 minutes, the Marigold Star, when La Hija retrieved her championship, making defense number 39. 79, 47, 70, 84, and 74 for Mayu and La Hija. And just for the love of God, La Hija, I mean, let's just give her a round of applause here. She has been the MVP of Slam City Wrestling. We're going to get a 71 here tonight for It's Me, La Hija again, from Washington Hall in front of 811 people. So we're going to wrap it up, though. So until next time, it is me, Mikey Bro, here from Slam City Wrestling, wishing you a glorious rest of your day, and we'll be back next week with episode 67.